What up, what up, what up, what up, Tag Nation? It is the prestigious ScooterRay here to talk about King and Queen of the Ring. But first, a new intro.
T.A.G. Tag, very nice, very evil.
Yeah, that's tag shit.
Free fall as I die through the kaleidoscope in my mind. No rope up to climb. Gotta remind myself that I'm fine. Mama, I don't really want.
Oh my God, I really gotta thank Dan Housen, who was very nice and very evil to give us a new drop. And as you can see, he was holding this prestigious title here. Well, what's up, everybody? ScooterRay here, and I'm here to talk about yesterday's PLE, King and Queen of the Ring, from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Going into the show, the only true build that was happening was the King and Queen of the Rings, because, they did the whole tournaments, this and the other. Becky and Liv had somewhat of a build, but it wasn't too crazy. Intercontinental Triple Threat had an okay build. Logan and Cody kind of was just like, hey, Cody, here's your next challenger, Logan Paul. Okay, cool. But I say all that to say this. The show was solid. The show was pretty good. And the one thing I feel we got to give WWE credit with is that even though their cards can be predictable on who may win and lose, they still give hell of a shows. Because when it comes to this, literally predicted every match 100%. But still entertaining to watch. Like, it didn't feel like, okay, I already know insert name is going to win, so let's just go through. No, it was still entertaining. But, let's start going through it match by match. So, for the first match, it was on the pre-show. We had the WWE Women Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, defend against the team of Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell. This match kind of came about because Indy and Candice been kind of teasing, picking at Bianca and this, that, and the third. And then after she had her match Friday against Nia, I'm sorry, Chelsea, Piper beat up Bianca, and then it was like, hey, they was teasing, and they was like, what, fine, we'll do something about it, and then boom, it was added to the pre-show. Pretty straightforward match. Like I typically say when it comes to title matches at times, at no point was like, hey, Indy and Candice gonna get these belts fam now. It was just a matter of when this match was going to be over. And they brought up a good point on commentary because Bianca didn't use KOD, nor did Jade use Jaded. I think they did it when they fought the Kabuki Warriors to win the belts. Their little wheelbarrow DDT German suplex, and that's how they beat Indy and Candice to retain. But other than that, it was a pretty solid match. I mean, we're still in the building phase of getting Jade that experience in, and why not have her and have them go against other talent that's on the roster, especially the tag team talent, to give her that full confidence to where when they eventually spread her wings and fly, per se, no pun to Lyra Valkyria, but why not? But it was a pretty solid match. Nothing too just like spectacular. Because once again, never did I think that the champs were going to lose. I mean, Black Girl Magic 1 and 2. Come on. Unless Indy and Candice were going to cheat, that was going to be the only way they was going to win. And before I continue anymore, those sweet, sweet sounds you hear in the background is provided by @StonerJ Simpson 7 on Instagram. Let's just listen for a second. He's just adding that extra little mwah to these videos. I mean, whether you disagree or agree, this sounds so sweet. So thank you again, Stoner J Simpson 7. Next match to actually open the show for the WWE Women's World Championship. We have the champ, Becky Lynch, defending against one Liv Morgan. So as we know, Liv Morgan is on her revenge tour. She checked off Rhea Ripley by injuring her. She didn't get a chance to win the women's championship in the Battle Royal, but she's like, hey, the revenge tour isn't over until I get that belt and more. So Becky was like, Liv, if you just wanted a shot, all you have to do is just pretty much say so. You don't have to go through all of these dramatics and things like that to get a shot. And she was like, whatever, I want a shot. So here we are. Pretty solid match. This was definitely a PLE worthy match. This wasn't a match that could have been on Raw or anything. It was actually a pretty solid match. Considering the aspects that we knew Becky Lynch was supposed to take a break after Mania, but she came back and filled in because, you know, with the absence of Rhea and everything. So pretty good match, pretty solid match. I like how they both was in Britney Spears inspired attire. Now, the antics that happened with this match is towards the end, Dirty Dom comes out. Dirty Dom is supposed to be there to distract Liv because, hey, Liv injured mommy. There's no way we're going to let Liv win the belt. So both Liv and Becky are kind of like, Dominic, why are you out here? Type of situation. A breakdown in the match happens to where Dom slides a chair in the ring and he's trying to get Becky to use the chair. Becky's looking at him like, what are you doing? Why are you here? Why are you even out here? Type of energy. And he gets on the apron to try to distract the ref. And then Liv in return DDTs Becky on the chair, slides it out the ring, hits Oblivion, 1, 2, 3, and new Liv Morgan. Becky's pissed, of course. Dom is looking like, this wasn't the way it was supposed to go. Or was it? But later, we see backstage, Becky is just yelling at Dom. Then she goes and says, I'm hollering at Pierce because I'm getting my rematch Monday. I get a rematch clause and I'm getting it Monday. So we shall see. But yes, Becky Lynch. Liv Morgan. So we'll see what continues with her revenge tour because now she is Women's World Champion. Next match for the Intercontinental Championship. Big Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable versus champ Sami Zayn. This was a match. I don't know for sure. It might be match of the night because these three men went out there and put on a show because, of course, you have the Goliath, the powerhouse of Bronson Reed. You got Chad Gable, who has exhibited crazy strength and things like that of that nature. Then, of course, you always got the talented Sami Zayn, who is like, I'm not losing my belt to either one of you two. And if you've been following the story with them, they've been jockeying for position for Intercontinental Championship matches since Gunther was champ. So it finally just officially came to head when Gable and Zayn, and it was just all the kerfuffles. And these three, I will say, if you don't want to watch the whole show and you're like, I just want to seek out matches here and there, definitely seek this one out. Definitely seek this one out, because they went out there and did the damn thing. Gable had Otis, because how Gable's been treating the Alpha Academy. Like, Maxine was coming out and he was like, no, you going back to the back. It's gonna just be me and Otis here. It's gonna just be me and Otis doing this. So the closing moments of this match was, he had Sammy on the outside and he was instructing Otis to attack Sammy. Otis didn't want to do it, and when he kind of slapped sense into Otis, Gable picks up Sammy, and Otis comes through with a clothesline. Sammy moves, blow, clothesline Gable. Bronson was recovering. Sammy eventually gets him in the corner, hits him with the haluva kick. 1, 2, 3, Sammy retains. But the main image you see, the way Gable was staring at Otis, that was the image. It was like Gable didn't care. Let me rewind that. Gable cared. He lost, but it was the manner of how he lost. And the way he was staring at Otis, if looks could kill. That's the best way to put it. If looks could kill. But once again, this potentially could be my match of the night, because they went out there, did the damn thing. Easily. And now, starting our finals, as you can see, the beautiful crowns. The one on the left is the men's crown, and the one on the right, the more pointier crown, is for the queen. And we roll into our first finals. We have Lyra Valkyria from Raw taking on Nia Jax from SmackDown for the Queen of the Ring. I enjoyed this match. I can enjoy when a quote-unquote David versus Goliath match is done correctly. And this was done right. They didn't make Lyra, especially with this being like her 5th match even on the main roster. So that lets you know they are putting stock into Lyra. But they didn't make her look all weak. They didn't make her look helpless. They gave her a game plan. She knew she was going against a powerhouse and a bigger opponent, and they gave her a game plan. And this match here, at times, you really did not know who was going to win. I will say that. At times, they really did a great job with not making it so obvious of who was going to be Queen of the Ring. But the closing moments of this match, after Lyra was steady doing these attacks to weaken Jax and things like that, Jax got on the middle rope, and Lyra was trying to powerbomb her off the rope. Well, to no avail, she pulled Jax, slipped at the same time, and Jax hit the Annihilator Banzai drop. It looked pretty gnarly. And one thing the IWC has to stop doing, whether you love her or hate her, appreciate the fact that Jax has been getting a lot better and a lot safer in the ring. Yes, we know she had a reputation of hurting women, injuring women, and this, that, and the third. But that woman is getting much better in the ring, especially with heel work, the ring work. She's getting much better. But the way they made that look, it looked gnarly of that bonsai drop. And 1, 2, 3, Nia Jax is your queen of the ring of 2024. And Triple H had announced the day before that the king and queens will get title shots of their respective brands at SummerSlam. So as of now, Nia Jax will be going against Bayley at SummerSlam unless things change. And I'm going to tell you more on my theory after we talk about the king of the ring. And once again, let's go back to the crowns. So now the crown on the left for the men's is about to be determined between Gunther representing Raw, Randy Orton representing SmackDown. Now, to me, this match wasn't bad, but what can I say? I wouldn't say it didn't live up to the hype per se. In my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion. I wish they would have went on ahead and made Gunther just dominant. I think pretty much everybody had Gunther going into this match. And it was fine that Gunther and Randy actually had a match because, I mean, it's Randy Orton, legend killer. It makes sense. But you know how you're establishing Gunther as well. And I wish it would have been a legit finish rather than the finish that they gave, because Randy is so established that Randy can take L's. Randy doesn't have to be protected at this point in his career. And you know what I mean protected as, they don't want him to take a flat out loss. And what was happening in this match was, throughout the match, Gunther was attacking the knee. He was attacking Randy's knee to, weaken him and this, that, and the third. So what happened was Randy hit a second RKO on Gunther. He couldn't get to the cover so fast because of the landing, the knee, the pain. So when he pinned Gunther, he didn't have his full weight on Gunther. And when the 2 count happened and Gunther was kicking out, Gunther kind of hit the knee at the same time, which caused Gunther to kind of roll Randy up. And boom, 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't think they meant for Randy's shoulder to kind of be halfway up, which it was. That aside, Gunther is your king of the ring. And as of now, he will be taking on Damian Priest at SummerSlam. And I can't remember if they announced it before this match or just somewhere during the show. Drew McIntyre is 100% cleared. So at Clash at the Castle, we will get Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest for the championship. And we will see from that who Gunther will be facing in August at SummerSlam. Now, before I get to the main event, the reason why I said, to me, WWE kind of halfway spoiled some things, because my keen-eyed self, Bayley and Damian are the 2 champions missing from this PLE. And the respective winners of the King and Queen of the Ring is taking on Bayley and Damian. I'm just saying. That's just me being the keen-eyed person that I am. But they didn't have matches for this PLE. They weren't on the poster for the PLE. And it's so funny that the Queen is taking on Bayley and the King is taking on Damian. That's just me. Of course, I'm going to read into things because I'm a wrestling fan. That's what we do. And of course, your main event of the night, you have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, defending the WWE Undisputed Championship against United States Champion Logan Paul. Now, before this match came to be, they made it under they gave under the false pretense that it's going to be title for title. But then that next week, Logan was very adamant on, nope, I win in this match, going to go for the Undisputed Championship, not with my championship on the line. So he had a new contract drawn up, blah, blah, blah. We're here. We even had hoopla that Logan wasn't going to use brass knucks. He gave the brass knucks to Michael Cole. So he was like, no, I'm going to wrestle an honest match, this, that, and the third. And all of that. Damn good match. Once again, Cody, they're showing why they put the belt on Cody, because though Roman Reigns had that star power and this, that, and the third, Cody gets those pops. Cody gets the pops. Cody has the fanfare. So it wasn't like Cody became champion and everybody just was like, no. The crowds still go crazy. The crowds are still singing the song. The crowds are still, whoa, and all of that. So it's not like Cody won the belt and everybody just kind of, no, he's still getting the attention needed. And Logan Paul. I mean, us wrestling people, we're going to have that love-hate, because it's like, we hate that you're so good at this, but we love it at the same time, because you're bringing attention to the sport that we love. It's a love-hate. It's a love-hate. It's weird. I know. But hey, we're here. The story beats of this match, of course, Logan gave up the brass knucks. Midway through the match, you know, Logan's little goon squad was sitting ringside, and one of his little goons had some brass knucks. And when Cody tried to jump off the steel steps, wow, he blasted Cody in the stomach, because apparently Cody's abdomen and midsection was damaged throughout the match. So that's what Logan was targeting. There was even a moment where Logan Paul and Michael Cole got into it, because Cole was like, you said you wasn't going to cheat. And then when Logan tried to charge up Cole, Graves had to step in the way and be like, no. 10-team match, big dog, 10-team match. But Cole was so disappointed that Logan decided to use brass knucks and everything. So what happened was that the match kept going on. There was even a spot where Logan had Cody on the announce table. He's drinking Prime. They had this amazing drone shot circling Logan, and he did the dive. Hit Cody flush with that dive, like perfectly hit Cody with that dive on the announce table. But the closing moments of this match was Logan, the ref took a bump. Logan was geared up to use the knucks, and the special guest ring announcer, which I forgot his name, forgive me, he grabbed Logan's foot, and Logan was like, what the hell are you doing? You're nobody. He shoved him off. That gave Cody time to recover. Cody hits Logan with the triple crossroads. 1, 2, 3. Cody retains. And pretty much that is King and Queen of the Ring. Solid show overall. Despite not much build, and despite, you know, the anticipation of everything, I guess that will go into the build, still pretty solid, still pretty good. I have no complaints per se. Like I said, if anything, I wish Gunther would have beat Randy Orton rather than like a roll up. You know, to let you know that, damn, Gunther like beat Randy Orton, like not just, you know, oh, he rolled him up. Logan and Cody. The only thing that's starting to get a little with Logan per se is that they need to tweak something with Logan, that all of his matches are starting to have that same kind of story beat. That somebody from his entourage is going to cheat or cheat adjacent, which is going to pretty much either give him the upper hand to either win or lose. So they need to tweak something a little bit more, I feel, with Logan in that aspect. Like, I don't know, truly just have him go out there and just straight wrestle. And just straight, not have to rely on tricks or gimmicks and everything. I mean, he is United States champion. You know what I'm saying? But overall, solid match. I hope they actually give some prestige to Gunther, because I mean, Gunther's already Gunther, and Nia for being king and queens. Not saying they have to win the championships, but let their reigns mean something. Because I could see Nia being insufferable, but at the same time, I could see her making her just dominant, like just making her just this force to be reckoned with. Wow, she's queen of the ring, and Gunther's gonna be Gunther. But overall, good PLE. I give it like a solid 7.5, 8 if I had to put a rating attached to it. But yeah, solid PLE. And before I head on that, shout outs to my tag brethren, Lip Dizzle, Jägerbomb, Bastard, Juggernaut 097, Tag fam. You know what I'm saying? The Tag Nation. Welcome. Just everybody else, come on. Welcome to the Tag Nation. Whether you love it or hate it, don't forget to rate it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. After you subscribe, you got to tag that notification bell. See what I did there? So that way you know when you get tagged videos, whether it's hot tag, quick tag, tag me ins, anything, Dizzle moments, all of that. Come on and join us. Come on and join this tag family. That way you get good videos like this all the time. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, love one another, take care of one another, look out for your mental and physical health. And before we sign off, we got to do one of the greatest sign-offs in wrestling history. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, tag out. Peace. Just like listen to them sound stuff. Just.